After a very long time waiting and a lot of comments, finally all of my creations are finally out to be downloaded. So for everyone that was waiting for my double-decker train or my armored gun train, the big boy, the hyperloop, the nuclear monorail or my fluid cargo monorail are finally out for you to download. So hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. My name is Ross, and yes, all my builds, all my trains that I've made, all of these that you can see right now, they finally are out there. All the schematics are now downloadable. A lot of you have been asking for this for a very long time, and it took a little while because there were a few things going on, especially with the new series that we're on. So yeah, there was a lot of other work that had to be done, and also I had to actually get a nice place to get all these schematics downloadable for you guys. I probably wonder, how can I get these trains myself? They are all available now on Patreon. Yes, I have a Patreon. On Patreon you can find my collection of all my modded builds and all the schematic downloads. And from now on, all my modded designs will be uploaded on Patreon. All my vanilla builds will always be publicly available. A lot of people have been asking for all my downloads and the schematics of all my builds. And yes, sorry that it took so long, but finally they're out there. And I wanted to make this video to let you guys know that you can actually download all of these designs. So on Patreon you can now find this hyperloop that I created a long time ago with a beautiful interior as well. And of course you can find the big boy, which is one of my latest trains, and it's absolutely an amazing huge train locomotive with some extra carriages. Of course the old classic My Armored train, which is still one of my favorite trains that I've ever built. It's such a cool thing with huge engines and of course a lot of guns, with especially this really huge gun on top of it. You can find my very first train that I made with Create Mod, and yeah, it's pretty much a normal train, but it has two stories. You can see that it's much bigger than all the others, so you can easily fit in 2 layers within this train for extra capacity, extra passengers. And of course, not to forget, we have this amazing nuclear cargo monorail that can actually carry a lot of stuff. There are item vaults in these things, so you can actually store some items and transport all your items and stuff like that. It's really cool, and it has some protection, even though these guns really don't do anything, but it looks really cool. And of course my latest creation, the fluid cargo monorail, which, as you can see, it actually has fluid tanks and it can transport a lot of fluid, and it is just a really cool design. We have like huge engines on the front and the back, and it's just an awesome thing. So yes, all of these are available on Patreon right now. And that's not it, because if you go to Patreon and you become a Patreon member, you will also be listed in every single video. At the end of the video, we have a Patreon list and your name will be on there as well. Is this the only thing that will be on Patreon? No. As I said, I will upload all my Create stuff on there as well. So that also means that sometimes when I build a really cool building, a really cool house or something, and it's done with the Create mod or like modded Minecraft, I will actually upload it on Patreon as well. So you can expect that every now and then there will be new buildings on Patreon that you can actually go and download. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort to make this, so I'm really stoked to see all of your reactions and see you guys actually enjoying my builds. Now I must clarify, if you're a content creator and you use any of my builds, please make sure to give the proper credits. The link to Patreon will be down in the description, and I will make sure that it is also posted on the actual videos of all these trains. So if you like any of my designs, then you know where to find it. It's pretty easy. If you go to one of my trains, then go down and then you see train schematic download and click here. If you click here, it will lead you to the actual download and you can download the schematic. Also make sure to download the mod pack that is actually compatible with all my trains, so you actually know for sure that the trains will work, and this one is free. If you click on here, you will be sent to CurseForge, where you can actually download the mod pack. I want to say thank you to everyone that supports me through Patreon. It helps me out incredibly much. It helps with maintaining the channel, and it also really helps with being able to make these cool contraptions, because they take a long time to make. These trains, these builds, they take hours. So thank you so incredibly much for everyone that wants to support me on Patreon. And I guess that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will enjoy the cool creations. More will come soon, and they will also be uploaded on Patreon. If it's right and you remember, you should be notified whenever there is something new on there. So make sure that you actually have your notifications on. Anyway, again, thank you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.